Hi there! Welcome to Mathematics Alive. Our lesson for today is Algebra Lesson 14, Simplification of Algebraic Fractions. An algebraic fraction is a quotient of two algebraic expressions. Examples, we have 2/3, 3x to the 4th over 5, a squared minus 9 over a plus 3, and we have the fundamental principle of fractions. Given AC over BC, we can cancel the common factors between the numerator and the denominator. And we get the lowest terms of the fraction. And if we have a fraction and you want to raise it to higher terms, then you can multiply it by a common multiplier, as long as the C, or the common multiplier, is not equal to 0 and B is not equal to 0. So you can either get the lowest terms of a fraction, and you can also get a higher term, or raise the fraction to higher terms by multiplying the numerator and the denominator by the same non-zero multiplier. Lowest terms of a fraction. The lowest terms of a fraction is the simplest form of a fraction when the numerator and the denominator have no common factor except 1 or -1. Now let's go to reducing the following fractions to lowest terms. This is what we call simplification of fractions. Number 1, 21k cubed over 6k to the 4th. We first factor both numerator and denominator in such a way that we can cancel the common factors. So we have k cubed here and k to the 4th. The common factor there is k cubed. So we factor k to the 4th as k cubed times k. And we can cancel this. And then we factor 21 and 6. 7 times 3 and 2 times 3. And we can cancel 3. And after cancellation, the lowest terms of the fraction is 7 over 2k. Number 2, we have 4x minus 16 and 5x minus 20. We factor both numerator and denominator, and we find here a common factor of 4, and here a common factor of 5. And we have 4 times x minus 4 and 5 times x minus 4. So we have x minus 4 divides itself, and the lowest terms is 4 over 5. And number 3, both numerator and denominator are factorable, and we can use our factoring methods in this case. We have a squared plus 2a minus 8 is equal to a plus 4 times a minus 2, and 2a squared minus a minus 6 is equal to 2a plus 3 times a minus 2. We see that the common factor between the numerator and the denominator is a minus 2. So that cancel. So we have a plus 4 over 2a plus 3. Okay. And in this case, there are no more common factor between the two terms, the numerator and the denominator, except 1 or -1. Now, in the case of number 4, we see that x minus y and y minus x have opposite signs. So, what shall we do with this? We cannot cancel by terms. It's wrong to cancel by terms. And one of the common mistakes of students is they cancel the x here and the x here and then the y's. But that is wrong. But what we can do is multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number. That will change the form of our terms. And that number is -1. So if we multiply both numerator and denominator by -1 and multiply this inside, we'll have x minus y over, this becomes positive x and this becomes negative y. And -1 stays. So we see that it has the same form now. X minus y cancels itself. So after cancellation, our answer is equal to -1. So in cases where you have a binomial where the signs of the two terms are just opposite, then it will be cancelable when you multiply by -1 over -1. So in this case, I'll give another number 5. A minus 2b over 2b minus a. So these two have opposite signs, and a and -a have opposite signs. So we simply multiply by -1, then change the sign of the denominator because we will multiply -1 inside. So the answer will be a minus 2b over a minus 2b, and we have -1 outside. And this cancels, and you have -1. Okay, that's all for our simplification of fractions, and you will be able to apply this in our operations with fractions. Our next videos will cover multiplication of fractions, division of fractions, and addition of fractions. Please follow the next videos to complete your lessons on fractions. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel by clicking the button below.